just starting with a laugh. Just going, hello.
We were going to go, oh, Glenn. Hello.
Spiffing coffee.
Fuck it, I'm starting it like that. Hello and welcome to Mikey Mike. This is podcast number 3. I'm joined today by, once again, my good friend Glenn.
Hello.
And I'm also joined by my good friend Dan.
Hello.
Now, Dan, just quickly tell us what you're studying, like module-wise.
Well, obviously music tech, and I'm doing, along with the core modules, music and sound for new media, and audio technologies too, I'm studying songwriting too, and advanced acoustics and psychoacoustics.
Yes. He's doing the course above me, apparently. Advanced acoustics.
They're just doing normal acoustics.
It's completely different.
What's the difference between advanced and the other one?
There isn't another one.
It's not.
So it's just called advanced.
It's just advanced.
The second and third ones are exactly the same.
Yeah. I don't understand.
But they have to do 500 words more.
They just have to do more.
Gutted.
Well, it's going to be the same next year when whatever we choose. Whatever we could have done this year will be more next year. Same principle. True that, brother.
True that.
So, anything interesting happen at uni this week? I can't think of anything big that happened, really.
Well, I got, remember in the first podcast when I said someone twerked on my leg?
That happened again.
No, someone rubbed their balls on my leg last night.
Why?
Goofers.
Oh, God.
What?
Why? Why?
Yeah, like, I don't know why. But me and Andy were just outside having a chat. And, at some point Andy's eyes just sort of looked to the side of me and went, "Excuse me, mate, what do you think you're doing?" Then this guy just sort of turned around and went, "Oh," and went off. And then his mate was sort of, looking, I kind of like, what happened? He went, "Oh, you just rubbed your balls on you." I was like,
Rubbed your balls
He
on
rubbed your own balls
My
on...
ball.
You said he rubbed
yes, he
your
grabbed, he whipped my trousers, grabbed my dinglings, and just rubbed them on my own leg. I could do that myself.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, that's
the most interesting
That's
thing
the
that
most
happened this week.
the most interesting thing that happened to you this
It's
week.
not been a great week,
is
really.
It has been a slow week, in fairness. So let's get right down to the fun. Let's talk about Cooper's, where we went to Cooper's how many nights ago now? Was it Friday night or
Saturday night?
Saturday night. That was a bloody fun night.
Banging.
It was banging. We played table football a lot. Quite a lot. You made me laugh when we were playing just one-on-one, me and you. Because I thrashed you. I didn't mean to boast. But he was kicking my arse at first. He got like 2 goals in and went, beast mode engaged. So I went for it and I was scoring goal after goal after goal. And he was like, it's our last ball. He went, He went, it's our last ball. I tell you what, winner takes all. I guess you won, Mikey. It was that quick. It was literally that quick.
Did he cheat?
How could you cheat at table football?
Lewis does it. He's able. You know, where you have to put in the ball into the slot. He's able to literally
flick it in a direction.
In such a way that it just goes in and goes straight into the goal.
I had no chance to touch. He had the side where the ball went in, so it was all down to him.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, he didn't cheat. It was very good.
Oh,
I was very bad.
Does it angle a bit in Mikey's direction?
It has to be.
How was it? Oh,
That's
just
really,
height jokes.
That is harsh. That is borderline racism.
It's not racism.
Alright, it's not, but it's funny.
I'm sorry.
No, it should be. That was mean. That was mean.
I didn't mean for it to come out like that.
Whatever, Dan. So, what else happened that night? Oh yeah, we were playing on the pub quizzes.
We didn't do well on
We
them.
didn't
On the
machines.
Oh,
We did the £1 million drop.
So
And
badly.
I'm gonna name drop Louise.
really?
Because fucking Louise thinks she's so smart, and she goes, "Oh, that's the answer. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million." Puts all the money on and go, "Louise, that's not right." And then we know it's wrong, and we have to watch the screen as the money drops. Twice she did that. She doesn't understand the concept that in a £1 million drop, you can actually choose multiple answers. You can spread your money out. She was like, "Oh, it's definitely that one, 1 million." And you can't go back. So we all just stand there and go, "Louise, what?" And we all turn around and she goes, "I'm sure it's right." Oh, there goes your pound, Luke.
£1. £1. That's so...
Oh, it's 50p a game, but you put a £1 in, and she did it twice. So essentially, you lost £1.
I suppose if you can win £1 million at the end of it, it's
not
probably
£1
worth
million.
it.
£10?
£10.
It's a lot for a...
What, you somehow go from 1 million down to your last
No,
tenner?
the million is a tenner.
Put it down.
The million is 900,000 is £9. 800,000 is £8.
That's rubbish.
They're not going to give you £1 million.
Why not?
Imagine carrying that many pound coins home.
Way.
Fucking loaded! Especially round here.
I'd be alright. It's only a half-hour walk to Liberty Keys.
Just put the coins in a sock and just get ready to whack
1
anyone
million
down.
coins in a sock.
No, not all of
your
the coins in a sock. Not all of the coins, just a few, like 10.
I feel this has spun a bit wildly out of control. I'm sorry, Coopers. That's it.
No, you say spun wild without a control and go back to Cooper's, shall we? So you went to Spartan initiations.
Oh, yeah.
Was that last week?
Yeah, I can't remember what day. Basically, me and Andy just sort of thought, you know what, we're not doing anything. Let's just go for a quiet drink and have a chat at Cooper's. Yeah, man, okay. Got there, and like before we even reached the door, we saw some guy in a nappy and a cape and like a helmet, like a brass helmet looking thing. And it was just like, oh. Okay, and we walked in. There was just like, you couldn't even get through the door. There was crowds of people around the stage, and they were doing like push-up competitions. And yeah, and
Tell the story.
I'm about to. First time I ever came to Mikey's, right? I was waiting outside. I made friends with this first year called, I think his name's Kit, or he called himself Kit. I think his actual name's Curtin.
Curtin?
Hi, Curtin. Yeah, it's spelled differently, so Curtin.
Spelled differently to the actual object.
Yeah. And yeah, he's a really nice guy, like really down to earth, like, you know. And yeah, we were sitting down in Cooper's on this initiations night. I just heard this guy go, "Excuse me, mate, what's your name?" And some guy just went, "Oh, it's Kit." I looked up, I was like, no way. That was Kit in a nappy, in a red cape, holding a condom with tequila in it. And I was like, no, he did a double tequila shot.
Double tequila shot out of a condom.
I spoke to him on Facebook the next day. I was like, mate, was that you? I just watched you drink out of a condom. He was like, yeah.
They all had to do it, didn't they? They had to bring they had to do Chunder Mile as well.
What's the Chunder Mile?
They it's like they all line up along like, I don't know, 50-metre area.
No.
And they get the ones who are to be initiated to run along. And they have to down a pint at one end and then run and eat your burger.
Oh God.
And then run back and down a pint and then eat a burger.
That's brutal.
And then on the way, all the other rugby players have swords and
oh my God.
whack them with the swords as they run past.
Jesus.
I don't understand how initiations are fun.
No,
It's just to be accepted
too
into
much.
society, really.
No, I don't want to be accepted.
Rugby
Or mate,
players.
fucking vomit.
That's
and
how
then
you
you're
make
in.
friends in uni, I'm afraid.
It's like when I said, when do I get my discount card from the music store? You went, oh, you've got to come to the music initiations. I'm like, oh, do I have to
Initiations at the music stores will not be like that.
No, but I said, do I have to go to initiations? And they went, yeah. I was like, oh, what do I have to do? And they went, get fucking pissed.
What was you expecting?
I was
we're
just
going
like,
to sit down and just have a quiet chat.
have a
about
good
mothers.
chat, have a coffee, and be about our
Have a
mothers.
discussion about microphone types.
Oh, I'd be down for that.
We don't have to do that at initiations at Music Society.
Do you not?
No.
Yeah.
Where are the initiations? at
Come
Coopers?
to the Music Society
they at,
initiations.
Are they at Coopers or?
People.
Go to
the
the-
Coopers.
Okay.
Actually, now that you brought that up, then yeah. When I know when the Music Society initiations are, I'll let everyone know. I'm pretty sure everyone there will be pretty cool. I know most of the music lot, and they're not all assholes.
It's only me.
Dan's the only asshole, so you should be fine. So at Cooper's, once again, we saw DJ Garrick.
Jay Gaza.
DJ Gaza.
Nice. The big G.
There was literally no one on the dance floor for the first
Until
2 or
about
3
12 o'clock
hours.
at night.
No, later. For the first 2 or 3 hours we were there, no one was there, and I was like, "You having fun?" He went, "Yeah, getting paid." I went, "Good point. Have fun." But he was just standing there, and it was like, it got to 1 a.m, and it was like,
we had promised him that we would dance.
we promised him that we would dance, and we'd had a few drinks. I had no, I didn't
Inhibitions.
care. That's it. I didn't have any inhibitions.
Right.
So he put on some like classics. I say that loosely because they're classics
Jeez.
to everyone else, but I was like, oh, what a load of shite. I could dance to it, but I don't enjoy it. So he put on stuff like Busted and all that, And I went on there and I went on the dance floor and they were like, oh, Mikey dancing. Oh, I'm fucking dancing.
I miss Mikey dancing.
I was doing, I wasn't amazing. It was the most untimed, unplanned dance.
Matter.
It was pretty fun though. Dan had a beer in his hand. Dan kept spilling the beer. And there were occasions where I'm dancing along going, whoa, and I'm slipping on his beer on the floor. And then the best one was Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh,
He put on Cotton Eye Joe, and I started running around like doing a Western dance. And then I ran up to people, linked in arms, did a little circle, ran off and linked someone else, sometimes a stranger. But they were so drunk, they were like, oh yeah, I could do this.
Yeah.
Joining in with me. It was pretty funny.
Oh,
and then at the end of... Yeah, I told you to... Oh no, you were in...
I was in Sheppey, there wasn't a lot I could do.
It was a shame. But it was quite funny. And then at the end, everyone was just going, DJ Gaza, DJ Gaza.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was quite funny. Then, you know, like the TVs and Coopers?
Yeah.
People can tweet in and there are messages.
TVs.
And then you can tweet in, there are messages that come up.
Oh, yeah.
One of them just said, Garrick is God. Now dance for him. And then there was one that said, first two on the dance floor get free shots. And no one's on the dance floor. From out of nowhere, these two lads come up and go, "Way, free shots!" And they do some dancing, and I could look at the bar and I saw the manager or someone employed there. They went, oh, "You have to give it to him now. Why'd you do that stupid joke?" So they actually had to give him a few shots, and then they did it again.
They gave him water.
No, they did shot. Were they that drunk? They didn't realise.
One of them got just a shot of water.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
That's incredible.
And then they did it again with like a jug, like dance on the floor. Best dance gets a jug.
Jeez.
Stuff like that. It was quite quiet though.
Won.
Me, I didn't go up at that time.
Gutted.
Yeah, they were going to play. You were going to play pool as well, weren't you? Greg and that lot wanted to play pool. That room stank of BO.
A wall of BO.
I don't know why. It's not hot in there, but you kind of walk through Cooper's. You go in there, and you're like, oh, that is potent. It was bad, wasn't it? It was really bad.
You don't smell it until you get to the entrance to the pool area, because it's all
like
enclosed within.
Yeah.
You can't smell it if you're sort of outside, but as soon as you step in...
Yeah, it's pretty rank.
Step back out again. Like, nope.
I couldn't stand in there for a while. Like, do you want to play pool? I was like, I'm going to get some fresh air, actually. I feel like I need that.
There's not a window in there. Is it open?
Was it open?
I don't know.
If it was open,
I didn't go in far enough to look.
If it was open, they are some smelly people. Because it was really quite grim.
Imagine it being like on The Last of Us when there's spores and you have to put on a gas mask. You just go into a pool table like...
Ellie!
You potted the red!
Last of Us is a good game.
Yeah.
I've only just... have you seen it?
Nope.
I only just saw it at Glenn's house.
I've only played it for the first time ever yesterday.
Oh, you played it now yourself?
Yeah. You know you get the clickers?
Yeah.
Clickers are basically like almost indestructible. Like, they're just bastards.
It's basically a zombie game.
Yeah.
I don't want to anger anyone. I'm saying it very loosely for Dan's purposes. Essentially, it's a zombie game, like a zombie apocalypse. It's not quite that, but that's what we'll say it is.
I bumped into this like Big Daddy clicker.
I'm just having flashbacks of Big Daddy Satan.
No, this is worse than Satan.
No, it's not. This is worse than Satan.
Satan is pretty bad, yeah. But, like, this guy was just, you get the clickers, like the sort of skinny people.
Yeah, with the weird faces.
Yeah. But this guy is basically the same, but he's like really fat and he's got massive... That's made Mikey spill his coffee on his lap.
Oh, the coffee went... It's gone all over the notebook. What a bastard.
The thing is, like, if he catches you, there's this dirt cutscene where, like, he grabs your head, puts one hand into your mouth, like, your jaw like that.
Pulls your jaw apart.
Yeah, he puts his two fingers into your, into your eyes.
Jaw. Oh.
And you just sort of... You get that moment of just tear, and then the screen goes black.
That's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Oh, that's vile.
What you got to do is set him on fire, apparently.
A bit like the kills in Dead Space.
Not quite that bad, because they...
Oh, the
they
kills
don't
in
just
Dead
make
Space
them
are
black.
actually
You see
brutal. Have you
everything.
seen any like Dead Space deaths?
No.
Oh,
You don't
you get
want to.
ripped up. In the first game, though, your character doesn't speak. He just screams. So most of the narrative for your character in the first game is when he's just been ripped in half and he's screaming in agony. It is though, isn't it? He doesn't say anything throughout the whole first game. It's just him grunting and screaming.
Even though, like, about 4 people have, like, just become traitors to you. They've, like, betrayed you. You still don't say anything. It's like...
And you find out that your girlfriend's actually dead and whatever. But he doesn't say anything. Not even once does he utter, oh, fuck. Nothing. It's just... screaming. It's all he was able to comprehend in the first game.
A few words.
He's not in the second one. He goes on forever. I don't know
but
what
he
happened.
dies so much worse in the second game.
The second game, when he dies, it's like you feel genuinely sorry for that guy because he had one of the worst deaths in gaming. Some of them are brutal.
You can shoot like the window to space, and like what happens is that a vent door sort of comes up, and you have just so much time to
shoot
like,
the
grab
emergency
something.
shot.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
There's a button above the door where like so obviously it's the pressure's going out of the room, so everything's flying out. Before you fly out, you can shoot a emergency shot above the door that will close the vent. If you don't get it in time, half your body goes out and the vent starts to shut, and your torso's getting crushed slowly, and then it just snaps you in half.
There's like 5 different versions.
There's loads of there's one with just hand, yeah.
You just see his hand floating in space. You're like, great.
Yeah. Is it Dead Space 1 with the eye? Or Dead Space 2 with the eye?
Oh no, that's 2.
That's 2.
Horrible.
There's a bit where I don't remember why you have to do it. I think it's to gain access to a certain room or something. They need your like something to do with your eye, like a retina thing. But yeah,
it's like a hole in it.
Yeah, so you're laying in a machine and this needle's coming down. You're controlling the needle, and you have to go down slowly, otherwise your heart rate rises.
Towards your own eye.
Yeah, towards your own eyes. Otherwise your heart rate rises and like you stop moving around. It's harder to do. So you go down slowly, and it has to go right into your pupil and through to do a scan and out again. But if he panics too much, the machine goes down slowly and it suddenly just goes, oh, there we go, bang! And it's right in his eye, and he's screaming in agony as this massive machine's just stuck in his eye. And then it just ends. You don't even see him die, you just see him writhe in agony.
It is a great game, but my word.
It is a fantastic game, though. Like, story-wise and horror-wise, it's bloody scary.
Action-wise, like, they had it.
The second one was much more action-based than the first. The first one was more of a survival horror.
Yeah.
Bloody great game, though. That was quite the tangent.
That was.
Cooper's Dead Space.
I'm not really sure I'll be on to that.
No, I don't know. But I have a question for both of you. Have any of you been listening to any new bands or new artists lately? Maybe not new.
I'd hear quite a lot about what Dan's been listening to, because he has quite a different taste to us.
He does.
But not like wholly, but yeah, you introduced us to some interesting things.
Well, have either of you heard the Haim album? The new one.
You've been I've been meaning to.
I've only had a couple of tracks.
Good. You heard Falling, haven't you?
Probably.
And now I'm falling.
It's like a video when they're like in the
It's like
woods.
an 80s thing. Yeah, the three of them in the woods. Yeah.
It gets progressively better because they sound like Fleetwood Mac then, don't they? It's just like Fleetwood Mac throwbacks. But then they got individual. And the album, it's still got like 80s kind of hippie feel.
80s vibes.
But it's also, there's a lot of R&B influences as well.
Really?
It's
like the old style R&B?
And hip-hoppy type.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like early R&B.
Synth strings and...
Awesome.
Like a bit like
cool
drums. Like Scandalous. You know,
Why?
so Scandalous. That
not quite as...
You know what I mean though, that early...
I know, yeah.
Yeah, that early type of thing.
So, like,
yeah. Mystique, you know Mystique?
Yeah.
No, you really don't.
But still, at the same time, very, very up to date.
Yeah,
and
sure.
with the times.
Quite fresh.
Yeah, but have you been listening to anything other than Haim? Or how is it pronounced? Haim?
Haim.
The danger of pronouncing it as Hyman.
There's no danger of that.
There's no M.
There's no EN at the end. It's HAIM, not Haim.
Oh yeah. There's no M in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
I meant to
but
say.
Haim.
It almost sounds like it.
Mate, no.
No, I mean, like, if... Say you just had Hyman on your mind, and you... and then you just, you wanted to talk about Haim, and you're just like, oh, you know that band Hyman? Oh, no.
Oh, God. I thought it was Haim.
No, I thought it was Haim.
Oh, I don't know. But, yeah, you been listening to anything other than that?
I listen to Fortet quite a lot. Who's got a new album, and I haven't listened to it yet.
Never been into Fortet.
He's a favourite of mine.
Really? Fortet?
You should get into Fortet.
Dan introduced me to him.
I didn't know you were such a big Fortet fan.
Oh, yes.
Oh. I quite like Aphex Twin.
Fortet's not as... Because Aphex Twin does a lot of drum and bass stuff. He does all the ambient stuff. It's
Window
more like
Licker.
Fortet.
Window Licker, what?
Mad tune. You know it's on GTA 5? Yeah. I was just driving around and I heard it. I was like, oh, I'm not even going to do a mission now. I'm literally just going to cruise to Window Licker. It was a magical moment.
That is the video of, like,
The women that look like men with
Yeah.
facial hair.
That is terrifying.
It's like all his videos, I think. It's just
Mostly.
his face on.
Oh, is that his
other
face?
people, yeah.
Ah. Yeah, most of his videos are
Skinny.
trippy. But
What's the video of like the alien in the dark? It's like in a garage or something.
Is it the one where it's this weird
Come to
thing
Daddy?
screaming at an old woman? Because that's Come to Daddy, yeah.
Can't remember.
I don't know. But Glenn, have you been listening to anything new lately?
Yeah, I got introduced to a band called Marmosets.
Marmosets.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are friggin' good. Like,
What genre?
I guess it's kind of breaching on post-hardcore.
Okay. You like that stuff, don't you?
I love post-hardcore.
Yeah.
They got a female vocalist who, like, for a start, her vocals are really good. They were quite gruff, and then there's parts where she starts to screaming, and it's a huge turn on.
Huge turn on.
No, seriously, they are good. Yeah, Becky Thornton introduced me to them quite recently.
Okay,
And,
cool.
yeah. I don't know whether you two would be into them particularly, but like...
I'm not a huge post-hardcore fan, really.
I don't know what post-hardcore really is.
Have you heard Glassjaw? Or yeah, that's right, isn't it? Glassjaw.
Yeah, that's sure.
They're original post-hardcore, like early.
Well, sort
Yeah,
of.
like
Early it was
94.
like Fugazi. And,
94 post-hardcore. Glassjaw, you heard Glassjaw? Stuff like that. You know more than I do.
It started out in the very late 80s, actually.
Okay, interesting.
Someone tried to... Do you know Story of the Year? You know Story of the Year.
I think so.
Someone on... someone tried to convince me that they had started post-hardcore. I was like, no. And I got a bit elitist over it.
You get elitist more than you like to think.
I don't think I'm that bad.
The wine.
The what?
You must hold wine like this.
Oh,
There's a certain way you hold a wine glass.
Which
I went to a wine tasting, now I'm a wanker.
I think that's fair enough. 'Cause I think I
No,
probably do the
it's
same.
not. There's no excuse to
there
be
is.
that pretentious.
Have you been to a wine
There is
tasting?
way
No,
to
because I'm
hold
not
wine,
pretentious.
and you should stick to it.
I
Whoa!
went to one because my uncle had just come back from LA for a week. Alright. I spent time with my uncle, tasting wine in Tenterden. Tenterden of all places. The Garden of Kent.
hell. Very nice.
So not pretentious.
No, not at all. Not at all. So I've been listening to Minus the Bear quite a lot.
Such a good
Yeah,
band.
I've been bloody
It's a
digging
good name
them.
for a band.
Yeah, if I just heard them, I probably wouldn't listen to them. I'd be like, Minus the Bear. Ugh. But it's because Greg played Nights the other night at mine, and I was like, ooh, feeling this. And I had a suspicion that I'd heard it before from somebody, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And I was like, I have to listen to their stuff. They are bloody good. They are a really good band.
They're heavier than I thought they would be.
Heavier.
I
Yeah.
thought they were really
Clean.
math rocky, like floaty. But they're not.
I like chilled out, my
Quite
thought.
riffy, aren't they?
Yeah, no, they are quite riffy. I agree with that. But it's not heavy.
No.
It's like, it sounds like it should be heavy, but it doesn't come across as heavy. That makes sense?
rocky.
Yeah, it's more rocky than heavy, we'll say. Good band, though. Really enjoy them, and I've been listening to Collapse Under the Empire. We're like a proggy instrumental band. Did I show you them?
You didn't show me them, but you have spoken a lot about them.
Yeah, they're a cool band.
Are they a bit like... You said proggy instrumental, is it kind of like a heavier Mogwai?
I wouldn't have compared them to that. I'd say they're along the veins of Russian Circles. Scale the Summit. Okay, well, we'll say Mogwai then.
Okay, a heavy Mogwai.
Yeah, I guess. I'll have to play you them. They're really cool, though. They're a really cool band. I don't know much about them. They've more albums than I thought. For a band that I've never heard of. Quite a lot of albums, but that goes for a lot of things, so... I added this last night, or like the other night, because me, you and Dan Stevens just kind of rekindled our love for pop punk. And we were just listening to songs on YouTube. I was like, oh man, I miss Blink-182.
Was you ever into those days where like you had to choose between Green Day, Sum 41, Blink-182 or Good Charlotte?
Offspring.
For a long time.
Are they part of that bit? I mean, obviously...
Do you think they
Offspring
were
have been
more
around for a long
distinguished?
time.
Good Charlotte.
Yeah, at
Good
that
Charlotte
point.
a bit sort of slightly different, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
but they were still
quite
kind of in that...
Same.
They
were
pop
in
punk,
that
they brought
group.
back the hip-hop side of it. Sort of.
Loosely
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
hip-hop,
I did.
yeah.
I was a Green Day child.
Oh, were you?
Amazing.
I really wasn't. I
But that
was
was
Blink-182.
Yeah, I
before
was
I'd been
Blink all the
exposed
way.
to
It was Blink and Sum 41. Green Day never appealed to me.
I was all about Sum 41.
Yeah, Sum 41 were great. And then the Offspring I discovered later, and they kind of became my favourite, along with Blink. Offspring have some great songs.
Oh, they do, yeah.
Some mad songs. Really party anthems. Like, you just stick them on and jam. That was a good little rekindling session that we had.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed that.
I actually woke up with online songs in my head this morning.
I
had to tweet it as well.
I listened to that like for the first time in about 3 years. And I just stuck it on. I saw it in my related searches. I was like, yeah, go on then. And I got goosebumps when he kicks in singing really fast.
What song is this?
Online songs?
Online songs by Blink-182. Don't remind me, put your past behind me, shine so bright it blinds me, I wish that it would end, and I'm not... That one.
The one that goes, na 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 na
Na
na
na na na na na na na na na. I just forgot you were there. We fucking need to do a duet.
Yeah, that is a big tune.
It's
So
really
we might
good.
go tomorrow.
Tonight.
Yesterday, in fact, because this podcast.
Yeah, when the podcast airs, it will be out.
Oh dear.
But yeah, Online Song's a great tune. But that's about it for.
What was your favourite Green Day song?
I did like Minority.
Oh yeah.
Good song.
I wanna be a minority.
But I don't know.
Was you one of the people that when American Idiot came out, you was like, whoa.
No, that's when I got into them.
I was
right.
You're one of those people.
Like
It's a
9.
good album.
No, yeah.
anyone
8
says
or
it's a
9 when
great
that came
album.
out.
Yeah.
I was. About you. But.
I'm only a year older, Dan. Christ.
But that was when I wasn't really into music.
Shut up,
and then
30-year-old.
And then I listened to their old stuff and enjoyed it.
I mean, Basket Case is always a good song.
Oh yeah, well you can't have to say that.
Yeah. But, I don't know, for some reason I just never got into them. Not in a bad way, just...
My favourite Green Day song was What's the Name? Which was the last song on American Idiot. Absolutely loved that.
I can't say I know it.
Must admit though, I went to see American Idiot the musical. Have you seen it?
No.
It's not great. But there's a character who's Saint Jimmy, and like when we saw it, it was just some random actor. Sometimes Billy Joel does it. And in America, Davey Havok from AFI used to do it, and I would friggin' kill to see that.
Got it.
I am. Of all people, it's just like, I read an interview about it. Dave Havok was just like, yeah, I played Saint Jimmy.
Oh, I read that. Yeah.
Actually, Mark Hoppus was interviewing me.
Yeah, that's where I heard it from on the whatever the Views or whatever it's
I
called.
don't know what it's called.
I can't, something like
It's
that.
a talk show.
Yeah. Right. So I want to talk about two bands that are fairly local. Oh, I say local bands, local where I am, and
Sutton.
Sutton area, Kingston, and stuff like that. There's some upcoming bands. I know the guitarist from one and the drummer for another. So we'll talk about the first band. Yeah, we'll talk about the first band. They're called Fall to the Tide. They're like a, I guess you could say, alternative kind of rock, punk rock kind of sound.
Yeah.
Really cool band. I know the guitarist from when I went to see Korn. The friend I took with me brought him along, and I met him and we were talking a bit. And nice guy. We just, I didn't speak to him too much because we were seeing Korn. Obviously, I kind of got in the zone. But really, really cool guy, really nice guy, good guitarist. The original name for their band was called I Was a Hurricane. And I knew that name from somewhere. And then I realised when I was in high school, a friend's band of mine did a gig in Kingston, and the headlining act every time they gigged was I Was a Hurricane. Which is quite a cool little, I remember you guys now. But they've renamed themselves. They formed in December, I think, December 2011. They performed at places like Guildfest and the Peel in Kingston. They did a lot of gigs in Kingston and Wimbledon area. And they have an EP out as I Was a Hurricane, and they have another one as Fall to the Tide. And I believe they got one in the works. I think that's true. I'm going to put some links in the description anyway, so check them out. Really cool band. So this song's called Photosynthesize. It's off. It's one of their latest tracks. It's actually the guitarist said it's actually one of their softer tracks coming out, and I'm about to play it to you. So enjoy.
Trying to forget you is like forgetting how to breathe. There's an itch in my back that I used to lack until I let you leave. Oh, Say my name with 1,000 stars and tell me you can't stay. Let me go and I grow cold ever since you went away. I swear we are electric, I can't take it when you say you are alone. I need you with me, baby, make it grow and make it show. We are the shooting stars, baby, it's ours. Don't let me fall back down to earth. Look into my eyes and photosynthesize. Walk me to the ocean and I'll take you to the deep. There's a place that we know and where we used to go, where all our secrets keep. I'm not young enough to know everything anymore. There's a feeling of pain again and again when I walk past your door. I swear we are electric, I can't take it when you say you are alone. I need you with me, baby, make it grow and make it show. We are the shooting stars, baby, it's ours. Don't let me fall back down to earth. Look into my eyes and photosynthesize. It's not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair. I swear we are electric, I can't take it when you say you are alone. I need you with me, baby, make it grow and make it show. We are the shooting stars, baby, it's ours. Don't let me fall back down to earth. Look into my eyes and photosynthesize. We are the shooting stars, baby, it's ours. Don't let me fall back down to earth.
Right, so that was the track Photosynthesized by Fall to the Tide. Yeah, really cool song, really like it. I really like the verse. It's really, I'm a sucker for that clean, like picking kind of thing. So it was really cool to me. So Dan, we'll go to you first. What do you think of it?
I really like the song actually. It's as a piece of music, I thought it was not. It's interesting because it sounds a lot to me like sort of math rocky kind of like Delta Sleep kind of
How do you mean?
feel
In terms of picking
in terms of sort of sound.
I can
but
see
then
what you
it's
mean.
got that
Pop
rock vocal,
Yeah, right.
which actually really works well with the guitar.
Yeah, it complemented each other.
Yeah, and the vocalist voice.
She has a great voice.
Really nice voice.
She has
And
a really
it
great
just
voice.
fits. They go together. You wouldn't think they go together, but they really do.
No, yeah, it's
It
nice.
was a nice surprise.
Glenn, what do you think?
Yeah, I really like the song as a whole. The chorus is really cool. And of course the vocalist's vocal range.
They really soar over that. It's really nice.
It's
Yeah,
that bit after the second chorus where she does the last note and then she ascends and goes,
yeah, it's cool.
alright. Nice one. So like the picking bits on the guitar are really cool, really nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
overall. And the sort of the production, it was good. Maybe a few level issues,
Yeah.
but then I quite like the sort of lo-fi sound because
yeah, it gives.
presumably they're an indie band.
Yeah,
like,
they're unsigned. as far as I know. So it gives you the impression of, they indeed done it themselves, which is nice.
Yeah, I quite like that aspect of it. You get a lot of
that.
Sorry?
We're all for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Bringing the 90s back.
To me it sounded great. I think the guitar tone in the chorus maybe could have been, the distortion could have been a bit beefier.
General cleaning up, didn't it?
Yeah, it really wasn't like a bad recording at all by any means.
A few level issues.
Yeah, just slight things like that would just really make that track sound incredible. Yeah, some slight tweaking with that track would just be phenomenal. And the drums actually sounded great. The drums had a really nice sound and timbre and clarity to them.
Snare.
Yeah, really nice drums, and overall great band. If you can see them, please do. They're around the Kingston and Wimbledon area, like I said. I'll put a link in the description about their band and their page and stuff like that, so check them out. Really cool band, and so that is Fall to the Tide, and that song is photosynthesized, so check them out. Now the next band is a band called the Blue Screen of Death. They sound heavier than they are, believe me.
Great name.
Yeah, this is my friend Giz's band. Giz is a great friend of mine back home who you've actually met, Glenn, when we went paintballing.
I have shot that guy.
We have both shot Giz.
With a gun.
He's really, really great guy. Incredible drummer. Like, really good talent. Unfortunately, on the song we're about to play, he's actually not playing the drums. They're actually recording with him at the moment. So you can't really hear his side of it, but I can guarantee you he's a great drummer. And the band is really, really cool. It's more of a rocky kind of band, like just general rock. Really nice feel to them. This song, I believe, is on iTunes. I think so. It's off the album called Leave the Future Behind. And the song's called Fool's Facade. So I'll play that for you now. False Facade by the Blue Screen of Death, and I really, really like that song. I got the whole album sent to me, and when I listened through it, that was the one that I thought instantly I had to show, because it's really, really cool. So once again, I'll go to Dan. What do you think of that song? What do you think of the band?
It's cool. We couldn't place it as being in a genre, could we? It was
I disagreed with...
It was his own thing. It was nice.
Yeah, fresh. It was quite fresh. I disagreed with Glenn when he said indie. Because it just seemed a bit. It just seemed a bit too.
Technically, it is indie if they're unsigned.
Okay, if they're unsigned,
they're
independent.
Right. If we're going to go technically, yes, but genre-wise, I thought it was a bit heavier than other indie bands.
We should probably stay away from the word indie, which is totally my fault.
It's a very loose term, isn't it?
Loose term.
Yeah,
well,
very subjective.
They're quite rocky. They're rock.
Driving.
Yeah, the bass line in that song.
That bass line
is a really, really cool driving bass line. And I really, really like his vocals. He has an excellent voice. I really, really enjoy that. And the separate guitar parts, the rhythm, and then the noodling bit over the top was really cool. It'd be cool to hear some variations on that later on in the song, but I really can't gripe too much. The production quality is top notch.
Yeah, it's about self-produced.
I believe that's self-produced.
That's very good.
It's very good for like a self-production. Obviously, a lot of time went into it. It sounds great. I really can't fault the production quality that much. I really think they did a great job on it. So that's the Blue Screen of Death. Check them out. I think they have new stuff in the works that I'm not going to speak too much about. But definitely check them out. I think they might actually be playing around Cooper's one day.
Oh,
it's
excellent.
Yeah, I've been talking to you and Greg, and
they've been talking to me,
and they've been talking to him, and I'd be very excited to see Giz play, because I've never seen him play with his band. I've only seen him once or twice, and after now listening to them, I'm excited to.
If their live show is like as tight as that,
if they can be like
impressed.
that.
Yeah.
So, anyone around here who heard that song and liked it, listen out for me or anyone in the Music Society, and we'll let you know if they're coming. I know that they definitely want to, and I definitely want them to. I will let everyone know. But check them out, please check them out. Both of these bands, because they're unsigned, and they enjoy what they do, quite obviously.
Support unsigned music.
Yeah, support them, because if you were in a starting out band, you'd want the support. So, and they're really nice guys, all of them. So please,
helps.
Every little helps.
They don't use videos or anything, either of the bands.
Blue Screen of Death, though.
Do they?
I've seen one.
Oh
no, maybe they don't. Maybe I'm making that up.
I'm not sure about.
I'm fairly sure.
Fall to the Tide have a video or two, I believe. Yeah, I think I saw some of their videos on YouTube, made by themselves, which are quite cool. Really nice.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, they're both on YouTube anyway. So, on that note, that is a goodbye from all three of us. I want to quickly confirm, last week I briefly mentioned the Halloween special that was in talks, and I'm pretty sure we're a go on it, after talking to Glenn and your roommates and stuff. I am 100% up for doing it, and I think we can. And on that, actually, I might be airing that podcast a day late. So rather than Wednesday, it will come out on the Thursday, because that is Halloween. This is going to require much more editing. So, but it'll be a day late, but this is the only time. So it'll be on a Thursday instead of a Wednesday, so it's not a big deal. And obviously I'll release it during the day so that you can watch it or listen to it, and you can go out in the evening without worrying about it. So
keep your eyes and ears peeled.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's the Halloween special, and like I just said, that's a goodbye from all of us. So goodbye from Dan.
Goodbye.
A goodbye from Glenn.
See you later.
We need better outros.
Wait, this is your podcast.
And a goodbye from me. Thank you for listening to podcast number 3, and tune in next week for more. Thank you. Bye.